This one is titled Prodigal Son. For this, my son was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found, and they began to be married. That's Luke chapter 15, verse 24. In the dream, my family waltzes through an all-white room I know to be heaven. There is a stone corner of the room where I twiddle my thumbs and avoid the joyful eyes of my parents and brother. Cautious, I tap my toe on the white floor, and the room sings my echo. I step into the light as though I'm walking on water, unsure arms held out at my sides, and I pace towards them. They push back from me, the balls of their feet silent against the floor. Their faces are grim, like someone died or lost their job. But I'm here, I plead. I'm right here. I wonder if I really am. I look over my shoulder at the corner and it gets closer. I can't tell if the room is carrying me or if it's my feet. Thank you. I have a series of poems in here as well that I'm working on about God. God is never the same person in each poem. It's from the idea that hell is other people. What if God was other people? This one's titled God Glares. God glares at my she-her pen. Asks for his coffee with skim milk, thank you, sir. Someone coughs, mouth uncovered 3 times. It echoes through the cafe like the smack of a palm against the hood of a car. I smile and say, oh, it's ma'am, actually. And he says, not where I'm from. I guess this is the grace he has to offer today. And no, the floor doesn't swallow me on the spot. Time doesn't stand still. Rage doesn't boil. It simmers. I don't give my ars poetica or argue the validity of trans rights or stand on the counter and shout carpe diem or what the fuck ever. I hand him silence in a paper cup. I thank him for his patronage. I see him again the next day. I let him say it that time. If the last fragment of my past rests on a stranger's tongue, I will let it rot there and perhaps fertilize something new. Thank you. This one is titled At Pride, God Gets Drunk. At Pride, God gets drunk, and my wife and I ditch him under a tree to make out in the shadow of a skyscraper. Her tongue sets the sun between my lips, and she watches my body glow as it seeps through the soles of my shoes into the street. My favorite thing about asphalt is that if you look closely, it sparkles, I gasp, and she pushes my head against the brick wall behind me. I fish a sunbeam from between my teeth while she kisses my neck so softly, even I forget the stubble. She ties a balloon around my waist, asks me to send her pictures of the roof as I float away. She asks me to try to get her in the frame. See how small I can be before I disappear, she tells me. All between kisses, of course. Somewhere below, God snores, belly up, and a bunch of teens with X's sharpied on their hands pick up the trash around him. But for once, and he'd hate me telling you this, I'm not thinking of him. Two more. Good on time? Okay. This next one is called Waxing My Legs as a Date. It's about kind of early in my transition and the surprising light that can come in a really confusing time. Our soft hiccuping whine, laughter, and our red faces and the pulling, the patches of skin I never knew as smooth, glowing pink below me in the bathtub. You ask if it hurts. I don't know, I say. It did, but we ripped out so much and now it's more numb than anything and all I can do is laugh. My shins are tingling. It's weird. You stroke them up and down, feeling up all of the nothing there. I know the right word is caress, but this is one of the moments where I need to use the wrong words. I need to forget that anything means anything the same way I need you to ask ready before every yank, the same way I just barely wake up every morning when you grab your keys for work and I beg through a cloud of sleep, kiss me, please. I wish every time you asked me what was on my mind, I could open my mouth and pull out a roll of wax strips. I wish I could sever the last spit string left and wiping my lips tell you, rip it out, rip all of it out, I'm ready. Thank you. The last poem, this one is titled One Day I Will Show God. I'm very proud of it. One day I will show God the photos he hasn't seen yet. The ones of me in makeup, the drunk ones, or the one with my bra strap poking out, the bridesmaid photos of me with my hair in loose curls, the high femme Halloween costumes that turned into normal day wear, all the strange Polaroid puddles of color that bleed onto my fingertips when I sit in my room and remember. You would have guessed this, but in all of them, I am smiling with my teeth. Apparently, that kind of smile is more real, or it shows more of one's real self, but I'm not sold. I think the realist me is one whose gaze I still can't meet in the mirror. But one day when I am brave, God and I will look through these photos. I didn't know you were so happy without me, he'll say. Those times I saw you, I didn't see. I didn't see.